points to prove. There ain't no room.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go. Yeah. The tricks of the trade, the rules of the game. I've been to the top and I've been to the bottom. I tell you they look about the same. I can speak about comfort, I can speak about pain. You wanna come do this, study my movements, go opposite of the grain. See, I never heard of vacations, bro, that word to me is insane. I'd rather put hands in the dirt as I put in the work and watch suckers complain. Cause on it regardless, who go the hardest? Whole family is the chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs. The blood, sweat, and tears of my stripes. I only tell stories of fights. You learn that the struggle is part of the hustle. Don't ever mistake them as gripes. First I hit them with lefts, then I hit them with rights. After all that I've been through, I gotta continue to cut through that bull with a knife. You holding me up, so I'm rising. You want me to fail or surprised? I'm addicted to winning, so since the beginning I only focus on horizons. Only recorders, who go the hardest? Whole family is a chock full of ballers. Who would have tell them I never been there? I step in the circle, just know I'm prepared. I win or I learn, I never will lose. The fork in the road, which one will you choose? Look, the people need answers. You ready to dance? This one for the champs.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Rockstar. And they will have a power advantage here. And they'll be facing Steel Jaw. And you can see here, they will enjoy a weight advantage. So many amazing champions over the years have come from this division. The lightweights.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt.
First up, so much hype surrounding. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? He blocks the right hook. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. No rest for the weary. These two fighters are made for one another. Swing and a miss with that hook. So much for defensive abilities. And it appears he takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Those counter punches have to hurt. Caution being thrown to the wind. Oh my, that's a game changer. And down goes Steel Jaw. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go. It's round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
And he scores with the counter. His stamina is off the charts. Where was the defense? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice counter shot. See from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. The defense failed them. See the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues. The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell for round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He blocks the right uppercut. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Just missed with that jab. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice slip to avoid the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. They exchange punches. Just misses with that uppercut. And steel jaw has been dropped. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Their vision is being impaired, no doubt about it, but is the referee going to stop it here? So this fight will continue. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Straight right just misses.
you gotta let it go. No pain, no matter if it ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late.
Nice counter shot. Steel jaw couldn't take any more. Down he goes. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
The referee said we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that ever hope? Remember?
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And the referee will stop it. This fight is over.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Another TKO win here, Johnny. What's next?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
Welcome to the CompuBox. Up first.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red...
One of the hottest tickets. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He parries away the left uppercut. Nice work to block that left uppercut. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Did you see that? So much for defensive abilities. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
He misses with that straight left. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw. And look. Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. They exchange punches. At some point, the corner has to say you're knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. Lincoln, you missed a good thing we can watch that all over again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Swing and a miss with that jab. Hook misses. Final 10. Did you see that? The referee really... Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again. 1,
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life
What's up?
on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears a wire, my longing rapping the song. My worry is a rap, my lonely tapping the phone.
I wanna give you reasons, tell you what I'm feeling, but none of these lines are secure. No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there. I left the story of my life on your answering machine. My tears run off your shoes like water from a goose. You try to wash off all the dirt, but your hands aren't getting clean. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
Are you there? Are you there?
Hello,
Are you there?
would you pick up the
To make believers on receivers as you sit back and observe as the rubber curly cords.
Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have the Rockstar. First up we have the Rockstar from the United States of America. Last time we saw them in the... So much hype surrounding this big matchup. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. The straight right just misses. And that hook misses. You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Did you see that? Will the referee stop it? Now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Got him with a left jab. The defense failed them. And Fists of Fire goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second. And down goes Fists of Fire. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Borderline disastrous round, but here we go. It's round 2. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Jab does not score. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best. Did you see that? What's the referee thinking right now? Looks like they've taken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They miss with the jab. Where was the defense? And fists of fire just got knocked down. A big headshot and he goes down. We have got...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
So back into the fray again, but how...
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you.
How much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
And he scores with the counter. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, and down goes fists of fire. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won.
make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Like winner, chocolate cake for dinner, birthday cake for breakfast, slice it like a ninja, pick up all the pieces, assemble like Avenger, authoring is August, wordplay is December, That mean my pen is in cinders and my deliverance shivers like Siberian area shippers. Slip on the slickest icicles, drip from the tip of my scriptures. If you a ship on the trip, don't hit on the tip of my glacier. Swim with the fish and flippers. I finish my pictures. This is what didn't get it, getting hit and hitting the different differs. What did he do it or didn't she? Who are you mentioning? Louis do a dual identity, dueling enemies. Do it to him, chewing through him without doing it dentally. Superhuman fluent without refueling engines with energy. This chemistry can it be? They googling endlessly. Even computers losing memory, bending mentally when they interface with the lyrical ability. Things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Yeah, look at Duff.
all the belts mighty. In the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no but ping, we bring man right, somebody shot fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punched you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you wanna be the champ? How much do you wanna please the fans? How much do you wanna be the king? And how much do you wanna feed your camp? How much do you wanna see people chant? Swing like you ain't got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC, beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a team.
The crowd has been waiting. Up first is...
This bout is scheduled for...
So much hype. Here we go for round one.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight.
The straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Do you believe what we are seeing? How about that time counter shot? Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Nope, that upper... Cut does not score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed right. Here we go for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Look at that overhand right. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. And down goes Rockstar. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round. There's the bell for round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They're both trying for a knockout. And that hook misses. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You'd like to see more jabs. Misses that uppercut. despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Oh, wait a minute! Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab misses. The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Jab does not score. That counter punch caught him clean. No rest for the weary. And down goes mediocre. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Even I've got to see... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and push him down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Tried to score with a jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. On to the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That right uppercut misses. Punch, counter punch. Can't land the jab there. The straight right just misses.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Incredible work rate. You don't want to trade shots. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a one.
Victory all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound, 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 for 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 pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, worked till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free. Set it free. Set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a